Good morning, you guys. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day and spending some great quality time with your family and your loved ones. Today, I'm going to be talking about transitioning from one child to two. And I have some tips for you guys, and I hope this helps you out a lot. I wish I had this advice coming into it now that I look back, but maybe for number 3, if we have a number 3, we'll see. So, the first thing I do want to talk to you guys about is even like when you're still pregnant, make sure that you get out as much as you can with your one child and just try and spend as much time with them as you can, because soon you're gonna be huge, you're not gonna want to do anything, and then soon after that you're gonna be tied down trying to adjust to a new schedule, a new lifestyle with another baby. So that's very important. I took Blake to a lot of play groups at first and a lot of play dates. We were always outside, just things like that. Also, you should really try and get yourself stocked up before the baby comes. And I'm not just talking about diapers and wipes for the newborn baby. I'm talking about if your other child is still in diapers, make sure you stock up on them, because you're not going to want to run to the store to have to get stuff. Now, with that being said, when Liam came, we had planned on going grocery shopping literally the day that he was born. We planned on going grocery shopping and getting groceries because Grandma and Grandpa were coming down and we're going to stay with Blake, and that way we'd be stocked up. That didn't happen. So the day after we got out of the hospital, I was at the store pushing 2 buggies full of diapers and everything I needed. So you think I would have learned having a first to prepare? I was on top of that with him, but I just prepare yourself. And I'm not just talking about, like I said, diapers and wipes for one child, but for both if they're both in them. Also, if you can get some freezer meals or make freezer meals beforehand, that works. A lot of people in my husband's squadron actually made us freezer meals and dinners for about a week. So that was really, really nice and super helpful. That is something that you guys could start if you guys don't have that around you with like church members, or if you are in the military, you could start a meal train for new moms. Like, it was super cool, guys. Like, we do it every time somebody has a baby, and it's just nice, and we always get them like a little cute little gift too. So it just lets them know you're thinking about them, but it helps out so much to be able to just like either eat it when it gets here or throw it in the oven. So nice. So make sure you're up on that. Make sure you've got like easy foods like for in the morning or at lunchtime at first, especially if you have a toddler, where you can just like heat it up, or it's not going to take too long to make. Like, you can do grilled cheese and quesadillas. You could do hot dogs and mac and cheese or chicken nuggets. I know those are our favorite. And you can just cut up fruit with it so they get like that healthy side. And also, if you can like get snacks not only for your child but for yourself, you're gonna get hungry. And it's just easy to run into the cupboard and grab a snack. So make sure you stock up on that. The next point I want to talk about is the siblings. They understand how to help. And I guess I didn't really realize this until later on after Liam was born. But they know how to help. If you say, Blake, can you go get me a diaper for Liam? He knows where they are. He goes and grabs and runs and grabs it, and he loves to help out doing that. He feels so cool doing it. So things like that. And I know at first, when I first brought Liam home, Blake always wanted to be held because he was just used to being the only child, and he wanted it to always be in my attention and be right near me, where it kind of got to where I'd be like, hey buddy, can you bring me a book while I'm nursing Liam? And he'd bring me a book and I would read it to him. Or I'd be like, hey buddy, brother's really upset right now. Mama has to do brother, and then I'll do you in a couple minutes. And he would understand that. He liked that. And a lot of the times he just wanted to watch like a TV show sitting next to me. So they understand what you're saying. Like, it might not seem like it because they're so young, but they really do, and they love to help out. So keep that in mind. Also, we got Blake a baby doll when I was pregnant with Liam, and now he's got 2, but after I had Liam, like, he's got a little stroller and he takes the baby for walks. When I used to rock Liam to lay him down, he would sit there and rock and sing to his baby and shh, mama, baby, like he's sleeping. So, like, that was kind of cool to see how he was watching me do that and then him do it too. So, and not only that, but that teaches them some great things for in the future, like when they become daddies. So, baby dolls, I'm telling you, get them. So, the other thing I want to talk to you about, and I strongly suggest this, is making sure you have a routine set up with your children. And when you have one child, it's a little easier not to really go by a routine and just go by what they want. But once you have 2, it becomes very difficult. When you set that routine and you keep to it, it not only makes you feel better and feel like your days are less hectic, but it also gives your toddler and the baby that sense of security that they know when things are going to happen. They know when they're going to be fed. They know when they're going to be going to sleep. They know when it's playtime. They know when it's serious time. Things like that. So I'm going to tell you like a daily schedule type routine for us, just for an example. So from 7 to 9 in the morning, that's usually, the boys wake up at 7. And by then, I am getting the boys breakfast. I'm changing them. I get the dishes done usually. I've got to wash my stuff for my pump because I pump in the middle of the night, and just get them ready for the day. Around 9:15, I lay Liam down for his first nap. And he does not get rocked or anything. I just lay him down and kiss him, tell him I love him, and I walk out, and usually within like 2 minutes he falls asleep. And that's really nice, especially having 2, not being able to rock him to sleep while I've got the other one. And then about 9:30, I get some housework done, whatever I need to do. Like, for example, today I need to sweep and mop out the pantry, and our living room really needs to be vacuumed. So I'll be doing that. And then we usually kind of just do whatever until 11. Liam usually wakes up around 10. So 11 o'clock we have lunch, and we always do kind of easier things, just having the 2, but sometimes not. Sometimes we do some things that aren't so easy, but basically I breastfeed Liam, and then I make Blake stuff before I do that and leave it in the microwave. So when I'm done, I bring Liam to his high chair, and then I feed Blake and also feed him a snack, just because he's not really used to the lunchtime yet. Hey, baby. Yeah. And then they play until 12. 12 o'clock we go upstairs and I lay Blake down. We say goodnight, give hugs and kisses, and I wait for him to fall asleep, and I have that individual playtime with Liam until 1 o'clock, and I lay him down to sleep, and they usually both sleep until about 2:30. So then I also kind of get that little mommy break, and during that time I'm either staying upstairs cleaning, I am taking a nap myself, I'm doing my vlogs, I'm planning for my vlogs, just some personal me time. Sometimes I even do my Bible study, so that's nice. And then 2 p.m. hits, and we take it outside and we play. We either go to the park. Blake has a remote control truck that we drive around. You do. And then we also have the swing set that I've shown you guys. And we've got a sandbox and just fun things like that. So we stay out there for about an hour, and then we come back in at 3 and have a light snack. And we usually do an activity that was planned. So like some days we cook, sometimes we do an art activity, sometimes we do a reading activity and do like a follow-up play based on the book. No, Blake. So we do that. Do you want to sit with me? Come here. Blake's gonna join us, guys. Come over here. Walk, no, not on the table. Walk around. Walk around. Okay, so we do that. And then by 3:30, I am kind of just letting them play. Well, I get a little bit of mommy time and I turn on the TV to what I would like to watch for a little bit, just because I've got kids stuff on TV all day. And as parents, you know, sometimes that just gets a little hectic, but they also need to realize that the TV is not just theirs, that they need to share, and that life is not revolved around the TV. Come here. You say hi.
Hi.
Alright. Now hold on. There you go. So, then at 4 o'clock, I lay Liam down for a late afternoon nap. He only sleeps until about 5, which is good. 5 o'clock, we have dinner. So during his nap time, I'm prepping for dinner. 5 o'clock is dinner. We eat, and then by 6 o'clock, we are cleaning up in the kitchen, in the dining room. We're folding laundry. We're putting toys away, just settling down. At 6:45, we do bath time, and I put the kids together for a bath. They love that. They adore it. They like to play together in the bathtub. And by 7 o'clock, I am nursing Liam one more time. Put it down, buddy. Getting Blake a snack, and then we are doing our prayers. So I just say a quick prayer over each boy before they go up. Sometimes Steven will do it too. And it's just like I lay them down in bed and I put my hand on their stomach and I just say, Dear Lord, please watch over our children tonight. Make sure that they sleep well and help them to rest and be ready for the next day tomorrow. In your name we pray, amen. Just something cute and simple like that. And they like that. They know when it's happening. They sit there, they close, well, Liam doesn't close his eyes, but Blake closes his eyes. So we do that, and then at 7:15, Liam lays down for bed, and 8 o'clock, Blake lays down for bed. So between 8:45 until whenever we go to sleep, we are still continuing to clean up, my husband and I, and just spending quality time together. Usually it's like watching a movie together, or we're just talking, or we're playing cards, just something fun like that. So schedule is what I would say to do. It helps with everything you need done. Also, you don't just have to have a daily schedule. You can like sit down and figure out feeding schedules and different activities and like a sleeping schedule, just things like that, so you get your child on the right hook. All right, buddy, I need to peep this, okay? Go ahead and watch Super Wings. All right. So, sorry about that. Another big point I wanted to make for you was that ask for help, you guys. Like, it is okay. When we had Liam, my mother-in-law took Blake back up to her house with her for a week so I could kind of adjust with Liam. And during that time, my husband actually got 2.5 weeks off, but he didn't take it off right away. He went back to work. So it was just me and Liam, and we got like time to ourselves, and we got that rest in that especially I needed and he needed. And then that week after, my parents brought Blake back down, and my husband then started his 2.5 weeks. So that way it was so helpful for him to be there and help me with Blake and get Blake used to it and Blake on a schedule with it. So if there is like an opportunity where you guys could do that for your next one, if you have like a parent or a friend you trust to stay with you the first week and have like your own time and send your child off with a family member and then come back and have your husband help you guys adjust to that, like it was so nice. It was so great. And at times it broke my heart because a lot of the times my husband did a lot of stuff for Blake, and Blake, like, he was always a daddy's boy, but he became super attached to daddy during that time. So that was kind of a little heartbreaking for me, but guys, it helps out so much. So I highly recommend that if you can do that, if that's something that your husband would be willing and helping to do. So that's really big, guys. Also, like I said, involve them in everything. Your child wants to help. They want to do whatever mommy and daddy is doing. So if you can involve them in any way, they're gonna feel so important and they'll feel like invincible because they're doing what mommy and daddy are doing. Another topic I wanted to touch up on with you guys before I knock off here, tempers, and that was hard to deal with. When Blake first got here, he, like I said, he wanted mommy's attention and he didn't want to share the baby, and there were times like he'd just throw tantrums, he'd hit, I'd be nursing the baby and he'd come and like yank him off me. Like, it's hard to deal with, and I'm not going to lie, that first month and a half was the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my life. And to be able to sit there and calmly explain to your child every time they did something wrong that, hey buddy, this is not okay, like that was super hard. Because it got down to the point where it was like all the time, and as parents you get frustrated and it's hard to like not lash out on them but teach them in a respectable and appropriate way that what they're doing is wrong. So make sure you keep that in mind. You don't want to kind of make your child feel like you're replacing them with this new baby. So just, they're learning. Like, try not to like punish them for doing things that they don't know is wrong. Like, you've got to teach them first because they don't know what's wrong. They just want your attention, that's all. So just involve them in everything, and I suggest that so much. Is there anything else I want to tell you? If it comes down to the nursing where like they're trying to yank off or anything, like I said, doing the story time, sometimes we would do like a Bible story during that time. Just little things to help them see that it's not just all about the baby. Make sure you are getting out there and you're not stuck at home all the time. Make sure that you're not stuck doing everything that you and your husband switch on and off. My husband and I do that. Some nights he'll lay Liam down, some nights I'll lay Blake down. It's just a constant circle. We're never just doing one child. So make sure that happens, and make sure you're getting yourself out there. Like I said, every Wednesday I have a Bible study that I go to, and during that time there's a kids Bible study going on, so Blake goes to that and Liam comes to Bible study with me. And it's not like a lot that we do, but just that little break on Wednesdays, like it refreshes me for the whole week, and like spiritually I'm ready. So just little things like that, or maybe like having daddy stay home while you run and get the groceries with the kid, like he stays with the kids. That's always helpful. So, just get your own time. You need it too. And I know sometimes it's scary to leave your child, but you need that time. And honestly, like, you're gonna go nuts if you like don't get that time. It's just gonna build up to where like you're just gonna want it. So I suggest doing that. But that is all the time I have for you today. I have to go get Liam. He just woke up. So I hope this was helpful and helped you guys out. And if you have any more input or information that you think might help a parent that's moving on with two, please comment below. Make sure to share my video so other people can see it who are going through this. Also follow my Facebook page, Casually Spec Vlogs. Post a lot of stuff on that and updates. So you guys have a good day, and thanks for listening. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. Make sure to follow us at Casually Spec Vlogs on Facebook. Thanks.